The message came at 2:17 a.m. I was half asleep, the glow of my phone dragging me out of a dream. Married my boss in Vegas. Don't wait up. That was all it said. No explanation. No apology. Not even a hint of regret. For a second, I thought it had to be some twisted joke. Emma had been my wife for 6 years. Together we built a home, fought our way through debt, planned trips we never took, and shared secrets only spouses know. And now, with one careless text, she set fire to it all. I sat up in bed, staring at the screen until the words blurred. My heart didn't race like I expected. Instead, it sank heavy and slow. Betrayal numbs you first. It breaks you later. Suddenly, all the little signs started fitting together. The late nights at work, the sudden business trips, the designer clothes I never saw her buy. I had convinced myself she was ambitious, chasing her career. But the truth was uglier. Her boss, Richard, hadn't just been advancing her at the office. He'd been advancing into my marriage. I thought about calling her, demanding an explanation. But why? She'd already chosen. She wasn't looking for forgiveness. She was flaunting her betrayal like some kind of trophy. So instead, I lay back and stared at the ceiling. A different thought settled in. If she thought she could throw me away so easily, she hadn't just misjudged my love. She had underestimated my strength. By the time the sun came up, the shock had hardened into resolve. I wouldn't beg. I wouldn't fight for someone who had already sold herself off. But I also wasn't going to vanish quietly. If Emma wanted to play reckless games, she was about to learn I knew how to play too. And unlike her, I played to win. My first move? Let her think I was broken. Let her believe I was waiting by the phone. Because when I finally answered, it wouldn't be with words she expected. I read the message again. Married my boss. The words mocked me. My chest tightened until I thought I might collapse. Emma wasn't just gone. She had tossed our years together aside like scraps. As if I were disposable, just a placeholder until something shinier came along. And worse, she assumed I'd accept it. Don't wait up. The audacity of it burned. I sat in silence, the weight of betrayal pressing down. Then something shifted inside me. A cold, sharp clarity cut through the haze. She wanted me broken, humiliated. She expected me to drown in despair. But I wouldn't give her that satisfaction. If she wanted to gamble our marriage away under neon lights in Vegas, she had no idea who she was gambling against. I wasn't some pawn she could throw aside. I was the man who built her world, supported her dreams, gave her stability, and I'd be the one to take it all back. I opened my laptop and pulled up accounts she didn't know I had access to, bank statements, joint cards, investments I quietly managed. Emma had always been reckless with money, relying on me to fix everything. That arrogance was about to cost her. With a few quick clicks, I froze accounts, redirected funds, and locked down what was mine. Her impulsive marriage wouldn't look so glamorous when she realized her new life came without a safety net. But I wasn't finished. I knew Emma. She thrived on attention, on luxury, on being adored. Vegas was her playground, but the high wouldn't last. And when it wore off, she'd come crawling back, confused, desperate, angry. I could already imagine the texts, the fake apologies. That's when I'd strike, not with shouting or begging, but with silence and proof of just how badly she'd underestimated me. Because the real gamble wasn't hers. It was mine, and she had already lost. The next morning, sunlight spilled through the blinds. I sat at the table sipping coffee, strangely calm. My phone buzzed right on cue. Emma's name lit up the screen. I didn't open it right away. I let it buzz like a desperate wasp. When I finally read it, the tone had shifted. Hey, I think I made a mistake. Can we talk? The bravado from Vegas was already cracking. I stayed quiet. Hours later, another text came. Then another. Things are complicated. Please, I need you to understand. And finally, the word she swore she'd never say. I need help. That's when I replied. Short, deliberate, a blade disguised as kindness. I don't wait for someone who throws me away. Good luck with your marriage. I could picture her face in that Vegas hotel room. Panic setting in, realizing the net she thought she had was gone. Her new husband wasn't built for stability. He was built for ego. And when the neon glow dimmed, she'd be left stranded in the wreckage of her own choices. For me, though, something unexpected happened. The weight I'd carried for years, the doubt, the subtle disrespect, the way she treated me like an accessory instead of a partner, lifted. In its place was clarity. Freedom. That evening, I packed one bag, walked out of the house we once shared, and never looked back. I wasn't leaving as a victim of betrayal. I was leaving as the man who refused to be broken. Her story in Vegas was chaos, but mine was just beginning. A story built not on lies or reckless thrills, but on self-respect. And maybe one day, when she looks back on that drunken wedding and realizes what she truly lost, she'll understand the depth of her mistake.